Welcome to Twist Talks, where we talk about the Japanese game Twisted Wonderland.
We discuss theories, headcanons, and other random nonsense about the game and its characters.
For the sake of spoilers within our podcast topics, we will only be discussing the international release over the Japanese release.
Hi, I'm Talissa, and my pronouns are she, her.
Hi, I'm Kaden, and my pronouns are I don't give a fuck.
Hi, I'm Wonder, and I use any pronouns.
Warning. As the title suggests, this episode discusses the consumption of human or someone of the same species. While this is all done jokingly, please feel free to skip the episode if this topic makes you uncomfortable.
Oh my god.
What's that screaming? Oh, that's our human for our cannibals.
Hello, in today's podcast.
Record when we're not eating. Human.
Well, it's already started.
I know, that's why I made that comment. That was just for the recording.
By the way, we are currently eating. Also, we're all in person! Yay!
My dog's here too this time.
Yay!
She's being a butthole. Anyways,
Just
as I was
get it
saying,
over with.
We're currently eating messy strawberry bark that did not freeze all the way.
because there's a strawberry festival in our state.
Sucks.
But because we're in the Midwest, I just heavily rolled my eyes. I needed to explain that. It was just
You can't see, but
It was just a glorified farmer's market with a bunch of strawberry alcohol. And we are not of age, so we decided to strawberry ourselves.
And since we were in person, we said we should record an episode. Wonder wants nothing to do with this episode, which was the first thing we thought of. On this episode of which Twisted Wonderland characters are cannibals.
Okay.
Prepare for this to be the most unhinged, unedited episode to date. I'm gonna go wash my hands quick. They're covered in chocolate.
I will explain how this came along. Or maybe I shouldn't. I don't know. I think it's funny. So basically, I'm really into One Piece right now. And I see a lot of, videos of, how Luffy would not be a cannibal. Like, he wouldn't eat fishmen or, mermaids or stuff of that. Wonder just pulled out their bingo card.
The bingo card.
We have, or at least as far as I'm counting, we have 4 so far.
Let's go.
It's not even 5 minutes in.
You have 5 clicked, not 4.
That's the free space.
Oh.
Anyway,
We haven't done that yet.
we will. We always
We
do.
don't get the free space till the end.
Anyway.
And so I ranted to
Got strawberry on the Uno.
We just finished playing Uno as well, so.
I ranted to my friends about how I would think about my coworkers, about how I think that Luffy would be a cannibal and he would eat fishmen and mermaids and other characters like the minks and whatnot. Cookie, please. Stop trying to eat the strawberries.
It's covered in chocolate. That's not good for you.
There's another one.
We're almost at a bingo. Wait, what one is that?
I love them.
Okay.
So we gotta get one of us screaming about our favorites.
I'm sure we will, because we already determined he would be, so he'll get brought up.
Yeah.
I fully forgot about that conversation.
So I had a 2-hour-long conversation with my coworkers about how Luffy would in fact be a cannibal. And it only furthered. And the recent arc that I got to, which is Whole Cake Island, only furthered my. What's the word?
Yep.
Obsession?
No.
Theory?
Theory, yeah.
Oh, should we turn off the music?
Probably.
Oh, yeah.
Alexa, stop. We don't want to get copyrighted.
And then I told Talissa about this, and then somehow we were like, maybe we should make a podcast about which Twist characters are cannibals. And you can't say there's not any, because there's definitely some.
Mm-hmm. There's canon cannibals in this game. You can't...
Yeah. Starting off strong.
Should we do this in order of who we think is cannibals, or just go dorm order? Yes or no?
I was just gonna go off the top of my head.
I feel like if we don't do dorm order, we're gonna
forget people. So, starting out, we already had an interesting debate on whether or not we thought Riddle would be a cannibal.
Wait, I also have to mention cannibalism is not illegal in any part of the world, simply because...
No, it's illegal in one state.
A state?
Yeah, just one.
Okay, but not the world.
Yeah.
Simply because if you get trapped somewhere with another person and, like, your life depends on, like, food, it's okay to eat them. The only problem is the way to get the food is illegal.
Yep.
Why have you fucking done research on this?
Did you know cannibals don't like tattoos?
Yes, I did know that.
Be safe. Get tattoos. We also had a bit of a discussion on what we're counting as cannibalism in here, and we're just doing eats either their own species or race and or human. Because there are some that I don't think they'd eat their race, but they definitely eat human.
Mm-hmm.
You know? Mm-hmm. Just so that's out of the way. Okay.
Okay, now Riddle.
So Riddle. Do you think Riddle would be a cannibal?
By accident.
By accident. I think his mom would have given him human.
Yeah, definitely.
What? She was into all those, that, like, here's your, like, sugar-free, gluten-free, like, blah, 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 all of this.
She's a doctor!
Exactly, she has access.
She has a ton of access.
She got access.
I'm glad I finished all my chocolate before we actually got into it.
You don't want the peanut butter? No. So yes, we think Riddle would be a cannibal on accident. And he would probably never learn that fact because he wouldn't know unless he, like, had it again, and I don't
feel
think he
like
would.
his mom became one of those, like, hippies, because she seems really hippie doctor-like, right? And
No, she just seems like a bitch to me.
yeah. Well, anyways, moving on.
Okay, Cater.
No.
No.
No. Trey. You're like, hear me out.
Hear me out. Okay, so, I don't know. He just gives me the vibe of a cannibal.
I don't think he'd be a cannibal, but if you gave him a corpse and said, cook this, he could.
He could,
And it would be delicious.
Just like Sanji, who I have theoried. He's the one with the curly eyebrows.
You think I know? I don't even know what show you're talking about right now.
I have a theory that he is a recipe for everyone. Like, if the crew is in a super dire situation, he will definitely have a recipe ready.
This one.
I watched the dog. Okay.
Have you seen the live action? That's what I've seen of it. Oh.
I love live action. I've been forcing my dad to watch it so he'll like it.
Okay. Deuce.
No.
Deuce, no. We already saw how he reacted to the chicken eggs. You think the man would do any sort of cannibalism? No. Ace.
He would.
I want to say yes just because I don't like it.
He would, but like more of as a joke, like, oh, I'll try it. And then he's too chicken to like back out.
Yeah.
Back out?
Yeah, like he'd be like, oh, they'll see me as like a...
I don't think he'd take more than a bite.
Yeah. He like, I tried it.
How I was with the noodles earlier.
It's okay.
I still feel bad.
No, don't feel bad.
Circling back, I don't think Cater would be a cannibalism, but if it was brought up...
A cannibalism?
Shut up. But if it got brought up, he would jokingly bite whoever is closest to him.
He would.
They'd just be like, would you ever eat another person? And he just goes chomp on Trey's arm. Like, that's what I think after a few moments to ponder. Okay, we have finished Hearts of Eel. If we're gonna just stick with the Alice in Wonderland characters, Chenya 100%. I feel like
his species is Beastman. So.
I feel like he would eat another Beastman.
He would.
Yeah.
He definitely catches birds. I can say that much.
For sure.
Yeah. I feel like this is not really on topic, but something that I've been thinking about for a little while. Cooking meat in any sort of universe where beastmen exist is gotta be kind of weird.
Yeah.
That's why this graphic is brought up. Like, Telissa's had exotic mates.
Yeah.
Like lizards.
I have had snake and alligator and...
So you've eaten Sebek.
And Jamil.
I'm trying to think of the other, like, random things. I mean, pretty much if it comes in a jerky, I've probably tried it because my dad gets the, like, exotic meat jerky. So, you know, like, bison, kangaroo, stuff like that.
It's definitely lion in those two. Because I remember you, like, showing me a packet and it said lion on it.
Okay. Probably not. I don't know. Like, in the form of jerky, I've probably had a lot of things. But... yeah, I just remember I was so ticked that I did not get to try iguana when I was in Trinidad because it wasn't in season. So salty. Okay, here is a random story. So, our previous exchange student was French, and she is going to Peru, and my dad asked if she was going to try cuy, which is guinea pig, but that is something that they eat in Peru. They call it cuy. And she looked horrified, not because it's guinea pig, but because in French, cuy means balls. So my dad asked her if she was gonna go on this trip and eat some balls. We joked because we're gonna go visit her. Mom said that my sister should make him a shirt that says "wee wee cooey." And she said if he wore that to Paris, he would get a lot of guys' phone numbers. I'm trying to swallow my drink. Just since we were talking about exotic meats and stuff.
Anyway.
For the record, I've had neither of those. So.
Who's next?
Leona!
Leona would. But other beastmen, and it's definitely cooked up.
I feel like the Leona's more the person that, like, he would eat a human, but he wouldn't eat a beastman.
Fair.
But I mean, really, you cook it up and give it to him, he'll probably at least take a bite of anything, if it looks good.
And he'll be like, ew.
You just give it to him and be like, here's that steak you wanted.
Yeah.
Ruggy, surprisingly, no. I don't think he would eat any living person.
No.
Not
a living person.
Any previously living person. Jack.
No. Absolutely not.
Which is kind of funny because Ruggy's a hyena and they definitely eat everything.
Well, that's the whole thing. Reggie also eats everything. But I agree. I don't think he would. Yeah.
He'd be like, a human? No.
Half of my friends are human.
But he would sell it.
He would. He would have a
He'd
black
do anything
market.
to make a quick buck.
He has a whole, like, black market dealership going on. Like,
Okay, anyway, moving on to the 3 obvious people who are definitely cannibals.
100%. It's canon
Yeah.
that the Twils want to eat Azul. So, like...
Doesn't make me ship him any less.
I know, right?
Which I sent a picture to our group chat. I don't remember what it said.
I'm pulling it up.
Okay.
Cookie. That's another one, though. So
It's a picture of a little tiny octopus on a plate.
It's Twitter, I think, by... in my defense, I have no defense. And it's... I've decided to name this little guy Azul Ashen Grotto. The curls of tentacles look just like his hair. And then a follow-up, or like a reply or a retweet or something with the spot on the plate where the octopus was, and the octopus is no longer there. And it says, he was delicious. And somebody put pictures of Jade next to it. I don't know why I held that up as if they could see.
I know, right?
But I did.
Well, I wanted to say thank you.
Kaden, you have chocolate on your shirt.
Hey, at least yours is like on the screen printing and it can wash off.
So, wow, I'm doing good. I was the only one that didn't get, like, strawberry juice on their
Not
obvious
chocolate.
clothing when we were berry picking.
Yeah.
And now, so far, I'm the only person without chocolate on them. So I'm doing good stain-wise.
I'm gonna throw chocolate.
I would cry. At least make it get on my leggings. Those are black. Don't you dare! They're attacking me with chocolate. Yeah, all of the Octo Trio is 100% cannibal. I feel like they might be a bit hesitant on whether or not they eat human, but they would 100%
Yeah,
eat
they both
another merman.
eat each other's species.
Yeah. Like,
Yeah.
they,
Like literally the twins' favorite food are 2 variations of octopus
It's
dishes.
Azul.
It's Azul. Which again, honestly, that just makes me ship them more.
oh, I just love the meme where it was like little Jade and Floyd, and they're like, this book says octopus have 3 hearts, but Azul only has 1. Does that mean he's gonna die?
Oh.
Can we eat him? And they pull out fork and knife. Because it's like them going up to you and they're like, oh, they're concerned. Can we eat him?
No.
I thought they were saying, like, he's defective. We should eat him.
God.
I mean, either works for them.
Yeah.
So yeah, I mean, it's discussion.
Yeah.
Okay. Jamil. I feel like you want to say yes just because you don't like Jamil.
And because he's poor.
You said no on Ruggy, and Ruggy's even poorer than
I know, right?
Yeah, but Reggie's got morals.
I feel like
We are talking about the person who threw someone down the stairs, threw multiple people down the stairs to win a football game, right?
His best friend asked him to.
okay. I feel like Jamil would have been like, if he had, it would have been like a survival situation.
Mm-hmm. He would,
but like Trey, he would definitely know how to prepare it.
He definitely knows.
Mm-hmm. Like, for sure.
Which brings into Clem, I feel like his family eats humans because they think it's nutritious.
He's too much of a cinnamon roll for me to...
He wouldn't know.
Okay. I mean, if he has no clue what it is, if that's something you think his family would do, then I could see it, but like... I could see Kalim, like, he gets kidnapped all the time. Like, that's his backstory. I feel like even if he was, like, kidnapped and starving and, like, next to a corpse, he wouldn't do anything.
Yeah, because he's precious bean.
He precious bean.
He also be
so,
like,
yeah.
Jamil didn't make it.
Now the question if Jamil gave Kaleem prepared human.
Probably. He trusts him enough.
Yeah, I don't think he really questions.
I feel like
We know from the Beanfest event he doesn't question.
Yeah.
I feel like even if Jamil like handed it to him and was like, "This is human," he'd just be like, "Oh, Jamil's so funny."
Yeah.
He wouldn't believe that. Okay, Bill.
No.
No.
He's a celebrity. It would ruin his image.
True. I don't know. Bill seems like the person that, you know, like his skincare routine would involve the blood of virgins or something.
Well, it involves the sliminess of an eel. So.
Yeah.
No. No. If anyone found out, it would ruin him forever.
Yeah.
He does it as a sponsorship.
No.
He would, but he would, like, not, you know?
Yeah. He'd try it, but he wouldn't, like, actively.
Yeah.
Now I get on to the one who is, I feel like, most obvious. Rook. Yes. Yes, he fucking would.
He would.
He would, he has, he will.
Yeah.
He will continue to.
This man, like, in the vignette where Ace and Deuce meet him, they have no clue who this guy is, and he literally looks at them and he's like, oh, it's Trapola, this height, this weight, this class, like, blah, blah. He knows the nutrition facts on those freshmen, like.
Yeah.
I feel like we've brought this up multiple times.
Waiting.
You definitely have.
Rook is creepy.
I feel like we should add Katie Rook onto our bingo.
But we need to swap something out.
No, it'll just add more squares to, like, more options.
Oh,
Cookie,
okay.
go lay down. Go on the
It'll still
couch.
only be 30 variations, but
Okay. Apple. No.
no.
I can't see it.
His diet is apples, and that's it.
Does that count as cannibalism?
He is the poison apple. He is the poison apple.
Exactly. Does eating apples count as cannibalism for Apple?
Unless it's poison.
So only if Bill gives it to him.
Bill wouldn't poison him. Not on purpose. I feel like he's too careful about Apple.
Fair.
Yeah.
Like, he's like, everything has to be perfect.
Yeah.
But do you think he would poison him if he wasn't being what Bill wanted?
No, he just punish him.
Yeah.
Fair. Okay.
Moving on.
The Shroud brothers. Do you think Edia would be a cannibalism?
Yeah.
Again, be a cannibalism.
Be a cannibal. I'm just gonna say it from now on. That's just
No,
it's a
he
joke
wouldn't.
now.
I don't think he would.
I want to say no, but there's also Cookie.
Can I have that?
No.
She's just leaving it behind.
Okay.
Oh, no.
Okay. I want to say no, but given that he is based on Hades, I feel like I should be saying yes. Like, I feel like that's another situation where, like, it's the parents doing and the kids don't know.
We say this as if that's a fucking common thing.
You don't know that. You think people are gonna openly admit they're giving their kids human?
Not human, but they do often do other things like hide vegetables, hide pills. My mom used to hide mushrooms in our meatloaf, and I would throw it up. Because I was like, there was a mushroom in there.
Mushroom.
No, I don't think the Shrouds would eat human, but I do sometimes wonder if they maybe find a way to eat the phantoms.
Oh. Because they have an abundance of them.
Yeah, and a lot of them are small.
Just make some phantom juice. Just wrap them up like cotton candy.
Squeeze them.
Sorry.
Just stick them in a deep fryer. Like, don't they say anything's good fried? Just.
I think it's a southern thing.
Do you think the Shrouds are southern?
No,
No.
they're Greek.
I know. I was just joking because of that.
Well, I guess not. They are just fully goop.
Yeah.
It's like a sauce. No. Throw some noodles in
Phantom
there.
pasta?
Yeah.
If we ever do a twist food thing again, I'm gonna make black pasta.
Get some squid ink.
Yeah.
We can count for both dorms.
Okay, Ortho.
No.
He's a robot. What does he eat? Microchips?
Yeah.
I mean, they did say in the Clock Town event thing, I don't know, my mind's just referring to it as the Easter
Fest?
event. Yeah. Something like that. That he
Rabbit
can
Fest, yeah.
only eat in like one of his specific
Yeah.
suits, whatever they're called. Gears. So yeah, so he already just doesn't eat half the time. But I feel like you put something on a plate in front of him, regardless of what it is or who gives it to him, he's gonna do like a quick scan of like, oh, what is this? and he's gonna see human or beastman or something pop up, and he's gonna be like,
Yeah. Sorry, for reference, we just both put our hands on the table and pushed away.
just no. Just make a quick red flag, and whoever gave it to him, Just Rook would 100% try and feed Ortho human.
Ugh.
Yeah. No, 100.
He'd be like, it's nutritious for you, child.
However, in the Rabbit Fest event, literally the way Ortho ate, in quotations, is he just took a picture of the food.
Mm-hmm.
And that was it.
So really, every time he took a picture of us...
No,
Don't say that. Don't say that. Alyssa.
You just said that was how he ate.
My
He took a picture
mind.
with the intention to consume
I
the food.
know. I'm just making comments. Okay. Deosomnia. Yes.
Yes. First of all, they're Fae.
I feel like Fae would 100% eat human. Whether or not they'd eat other Fae,
It's dependent on what kind of Fae they are.
I feel like that would only be Lilia. I feel like Lilia would be the only of that group that would eat another Fae. I don't think Malice would.
Well, he's a dragon.
know.
They tend to like meat. So I feel like he wouldn't really care as long as he was getting food.
Fair. I feel like Sebek is the person that he would be uncomfortable by it, but Wakasama eats human, so he gonna eat human too.
He's like,
He's half human.
Yeah, but Wakasama.
he does not care.
If Wakasama does something,
It must be real. It must be right.
It must be the law.
Ugh.
Okay, for Lilia's a vampiric fae, so obviously drinks blood. And Utslis and I talked about this. Yeah.
The three of us talked about this. I was
Yeah.
the one who brought it up.
Yeah.
No, I don't remember where I am most of the
we were
time.
all in your car driving
this
home
was
from the
2 days ago.
strawberries.
And? Do you know how
Fair
much I
point.
worked since then? Okay, but yeah, we brought it up. Lilia would
Drink blood.
drink blood. All
Any
blood.
kind of blood, yeah.
You wouldn't really differentiate.
Yeah, we did. I think we said he'd just get like my voice. He wouldn't like get the blood himself. He'd just have kind of like a DoorDash system going on where like blood just gets delivered to his dorm. He doesn't know what it is when he gets it, but then he'd just take a sip and just be like, Blizzard, like.
You'd be like, Mally, this one tastes like you. He's just an alligator.
Although that's not hard.
Oh. I also feel like back in the war, when like people were dying around him, he'd just like drink off the corpses.
Just take a small snack, you know? I'm numb.
I mean, we do know Yana is experienced with writing those sorts of storylines.
Mm-hmm.
With Baldroy from the fucking Block. But why the fuck did I just take so long to remember the fucking name?
That's fair.
I don't know if I ever said that on the podcast. I am caught up on Black Butler now after 2 months ago saying I was never going to.
Sounds about right.
I'm not fully caught up. I'm 2 episodes behind on the anime because they haven't come out in the dub yet, but that's it.
Then there's me who says they'll watch stuff and it's been like 2 years and I still haven't watched it. Percy Jackson.
It's okay.
Get to it.
I didn't remember most of the book,
That's
so I was like, what the fuck is happening?
that's valid.
And I was like, this didn't happen in the movie.
The movie!
Sir!
That's all I remembered. That's all I remembered.
The only good thing about the movie is the poker face scene in the Lotus
Yeah.
Casino.
Oh, and don't walk on my roof.
That's the second
Yeah.
one. What are you doing?
Don't walk on my roof.
That's it.
That's it.
We acknowledge nothing else.
Yep.
I mean, I think Nathan Fillion was a decent Hermes, but I
Yes.
also like Castle. So
Yes, but also not Percy Jackson Hermes.
fair.
I dislike Lin-Manuel as Hermes.
Shut up.
Lin-Manuel Miranda.
Yeah, that.
How dare you disrespect
dislike
his name in front of the theater kid.
Hermes is supposed to be this hot dad dude. He does not give that to me. He's supposed to be getting chicks left and right and popping out babies all the time.
Do you think Lin-Manuel Miranda would?
No, he's not. I don't see that in him. No, I would look at him and I'd be like,
See, I'm just obsessed with, like, I know he's very much musical, so I'm just kind of like, why didn't they cast him as Apollo? But
Apollo's supposed to be younger. He's supposed to look like a teenager. I thought.
fair. I don't know.
I like their choice for Apollo.
I still
Not
say
Apollo. Not Apollo. I'm having a hard time right now. I'm playing tug of war with my dog.
Oh, okay. I don't know.
Please help.
I haven't seen his performance.
Yeah.
I haven't seen his performance as Hermes, but I don't. It's hard for me to see him as Hermes just from the other things I know him as, like Hamilton.
Exactly. Like, you're like, why is that old man playing a god? Like,
Or
what?
when he was a drug addict on House.
I still say Thomas Sanders should be in Percy Jackson somewhere, but I don't know
for sure.
where. I don't know who he should be.
I feel like he should. I know he's too old, but I could see him as one of the Stoll brothers.
I would
I don't
see.
know.
My original like fan cast is him as Apollo, but like he's too old for Apollo.
I'm trying to think who I could.
Jesus, this has been a fucking half hour.
We'll get back to this. We still have some characters to discuss. We didn't discuss Silver. I feel like Silver would somehow manage to avoid it, simply from the fact he doesn't eat Lily's cooking.
Yes. Yeah.
Like he's probably had some like there and there, just here and there, just from trying to eat his dad's cooking, but
Yeah.
I don't really think he could be counted as a kid.
Oh, noodles.
Oh, okay. Those are fine. They didn't have anything bad in them. Just cheese and noodles.
No strawberries.
Well, she can have strawberries.
I know. I was just pointing out.
Yeah.
I feel like Silver would
Yeah.
be it. Considering Lilia would 100% give it because it's nutritious for the child. I feel like he'd manage to avoid kind of a large amount of it just from Lilia's food being inedible. Maybe now we know why.
Well, that would make sense. What if he cuts his blood just because he's used to drinking it, right? And he knows it's
I don't think they can hear you.
Okay, what if he just cooks with blood because he knows it's nutritious for him, and he automatically assumes, oh, it's nutritious for everyone.
I think he
that
acknowledges
would
he's
make
a
sense.
vampire.
He does very much acknowledge it. He plays into the role very much.
Mm-hmm.
Fucking the first time we interact with him appearing hanging upside down.
But when he's taking care of this little infant he's found, do you really think he would...
No, because
He knows nothing about humans.
yeah, it's right after the war. Not right after the war.
He'd probably just be like, they need liquid. Got some blood.
Yeah.
I wonder why this crying child won't drink the bottle.
blood. Won't drink what is probably, considering this is immediately post-war Lilia, human blood.
I mean, do you
now
think
he
that would be
hatches.
better than water? Because you can't give babies water.
Well, would he know that? Cooking.
No, you would not. That's why I'm
I'm pretty sure
asking.
that's the chocolate bowl. Yeah, that's the chocolate bowl.
That's why I'm
That's the
asking.
strawberry thing.
I don't know.
Okay.
I'm trying to lick the chocolate off my finger. It's not working.
I guess I have to stand here.
Okay, so I think... Should we do the teachers?
Yeah.
Okay, Crowley, yes.
Obviously. It's pretty
Birdman is eating students that disappear.
that is yes.
He's waiting for someone to actually die of an overbloat so he can eat them.
No, because that's not how it works. They just get consumed by the phantom.
Dang.
So there's no body. To my knowledge. I could be wrong, but
Dang.
that's how I interpret
Maybe
it.
that's why he keeps letting them fight all the time.
Yeah.
I feel like he sucks their energy.
If you die in a fight, that's already going to be a gruesome body. They won't notice if there's a little nibble taken out of it. I feel like this episode's going to get, like, banned on the site.
We should put a graphic warning.
Yeah. Warning. The title of this episode will just be "Who are the cannibals?" in all caps.
No.
So
There's cannibals!
they gotta know what they're getting. Cannibals has to be in the title just so they know what they're getting themselves into. Unless you think that would immediately get it taken down. I don't know. I feel like it would be funny to have an episode get taken down.
There's cannibals here!
Okay. Train.
No.
No.
No. He'd eat, like, maybe Beastman, but he wouldn't eat Hammer.
I don't think he'd eat anything. What about Vargas?
Yeah.
I don't think he would eat anyone that was once alive, but this is 100% one of the dudes that would be on the, like, raw meat diet. Like, he's on the, like, carnivore.
He's eating them eggs.
Yeah.
I do think that, like, he jokes about it just because of Vargas Camp.
Yeah.
Like that
one.
Yeah, he plays that into his monster role or something. Like, he pretends like he's going to, but he wouldn't actually.
Joke that he eats the students.
He would have
But he
a giant cauldron filled with boiling water, and he'd be hanging the students over it.
I feel like that's a bit much for Vargas. That's more cruel.
And they don't have that in Vargas Camp. I'm pretty sure, like, I could be wrong because it's been a couple months, but I'm pretty sure he just, like, ties them to trees.
Yeah, from what I
Yeah, I just
heard.
feel like he would do that to be like...
I don't think I could see Cruel doing that, tying the students above the cauldron.
Yeah, when he
Definitely.
joins in on Vargas Camp.
I feel like he would be the person that has tried it because it was at, like, a really fancy restaurant, and they're like,
You
here's
didn't
our
wanna be
special. And it was, like, the most expensive thing on the menu, and he's just like, oh. Well, if it's a special, if it's
And
a
then-
delicacy.
He's also a teacher, though, so does he have the money for that?
Have you seen his coats?
He's
He makes them.
he's
You know the
he's
price of
not just
fabrics.
from the Fairy Gala event, he's not just a teacher, he's like a world famous fashion designer.
Oh,
So, yes.
I didn't remember that.
I didn't know that either.
Because him and Bill are like, that looks ugly.
No. Oh, it's like when I went to see the Aquaman movie with my friend and we were just whispering about how orange was not his color. We're just like, we know it's the comics, but he could have been a bit more gold with his, like, don't match.
You're so cute when you're nice. Could you look
Oh, down.
Sit.
Twist notification, my LP is full. Sam.
No.
He would definitely joke about it, and he would definitely be able to get you whatever kind of meat you want. I don't think he would, no.
Yeah.
He's got too many deals with the
Yeah.
I'm Solis.
Got too many things. Okay, Grim.
Yeah.
Grim's gonna eat anything you give to him.
Yeah.
I feel like he might hesitate a little,
No.
but if you don't tell him, he's gonna eat it.
Yeah.
I'd be like, here's some food. He'd be like, oh, no, and it was a quarter.
Yeah, if you just say here's some food, he's eating whatever you put in front of him, most likely. But
And that, including the hand.
But
I feel like if you
Yes. Yeah.
for reference, Cookie is eating Caden's hand right now.
because I had a treat and I was playing with her, but now she's being all mean.
I didn't even notice that was happening. Oh my gosh.
Where's your toy? I'm not playing with you. Where's your toy?
I don't know.
think that's it.
I feel like if you told Grim it was human, he'd look at you pretty suspicious.
he also constantly eats rocks, though.
Yeah.
And
True.
over-blooded
He'd be
rocks.
eating those blood stones and describing how they taste like the person.
Oh, yeah.
would definitely.
As well as it's nice and salty, you know?
Yeah.
I mean, whether or not you would eat someone is up to each you, so.
Mine wouldn't.
If I was left in that situation, I'd still say no.
Yeah, I don't think I would. I would joke about it, but I would not.
Like, I know all this information, but it doesn't mean I'm going to do anything with it.
I know, right? Yeah, I think that's all the Nage.
No.
I know it's a no, but I just...
Personally, I mean, on top of the fact that he's a sweetheart, same argument as Phil. He's a celebrity.
it'll fucking ruin his image forever.
And I don't think Nage would be the kind to use virgin blood in his skincare routine.
No. I don't think
gives
Nage...
fake.
Huh?
He gives fake.
He gives fake.
But that's just me. Like, obviously he's supposed to be too good.
I was gonna say he gives naive.
He would eat it because someone gave it to him, but not because they told him what it was.
I feel like he would try to politely spit it out because he just knows something's wrong.
Mm.
No, because he knew that it was poisoning him.
Did
And he was going to drink it anyway.
I don't think he knew. I think he's that naive. Book 5.
Yeah, I don't know. It's been a while
It's been
since
a
I
while.
played it. It's been over a year, because I think I played it in October 22?
I have no clue.
I don't remember.
Yeah. Okay. That was our very crackhead, very last minute
Informative.
decision. Yeah.
Uh-huh.
And this was literally just we're all in person, let's record something. Which
Yeah.
I like how this was supposed to be a duo, and you contributed quite a bit.
Fuck off.
So we can't list this as a duo. This is all 3 of us. Your little avatars going on the
Fuck off.
picture for this.
This isn't going up this weekend.
I know it's not going up this.
Because our next episode is going to be the Stitch event, and we have a special surprise because we were all in person 2 days ago, and so we were at the mall and we bought something for fun. Do we want to talk about what it is, or?
No.
Well, no. Well,
No.
this is gonna go up after.
Oh yeah.
I am predicting that I am going to. I don't even remember what they were. What all the options were. Simba. That's the one I want.
Yeah.
No.
I want the Cheshire Cat one.
Of course, you want the Cheshire Cat.
Of course I want the Cheshire Cat one. I literally named myself after Wonderland.
We're looking at a box.
Yes.
This Cheshire Cat one.
Yeah, I want the shiny one too.
The teacup's cute.
Okay.
I mean, the beast is kind of cute.
Obviously, at this point, you guys know what we got, but
I don't know. I'm kind of vibing with the Simbas. I think they're silly.
they are. They're very cute. But also, I'm a Alice in Wonderland nerd.
I also keep looking at Sebastian and just thinking he's wearing his alien suit.
Yeah, that's fair. I'm trying to figure out which bear that is. Is that like? Do you think that's Baloo?
Probably.
Yeah. Oh yeah, because it's got a banana.
I don't know.
He's got a banana, and there aren't really none of the other Disney movies that have bears in it, I think, also have bananas in them. The only other one I can think of is Brother Bear.
And Merida. Brave.
Brave, yeah. And both of those definitely do not have bananas.
No bananas. Okay.
Should we talk about the other thing that might be up at this point that this is going up? But
the poll thing?
oh.
We have a poll?
Well, you made that form.
Oh, that went up with the last episode. I will probably link it in the notes for the next couple episodes, though, because we've gotten no responses.
How dare you? Respond to us.
Please.
You want to make your experience better.
We want to know if you want more cannibal episodes.
No!
We will go into further detail.
Those two will, not me.
Shout out to the Matt Pat who had Cannibal Week across his channels.
God.
Oh, right. No, let's not do that in this episode, just because I don't know how they'd feel about that.
True. Good point. All right, so we'll talk about that with the Stitch episode.
It is a surprise.
Yeah.
Which you probably already know.
Yeah,
what
lots
it
of
is.
surprises that you already know what
Yeah.
are.
Yeah, I figure we'll probably record that one at some point next week to give us all time to finish, to actually read through the event.
Yep.
Because we all skipped through it and haven't actually read it yet.
That's what we always do.
Yeah.
Of course.
We skip through it while the event is playing, and then after the event is finished, we go back to read it to make our discussion.
We read it like the day before we're supposed to record.
Uh-huh. So that way we give
Sometimes we
Talissa
don't.
time to take notes. And the two of us remember just enough to make the episode. to make it interesting.
Okay. Thank you for listening to this very crackhead and triggering episode.
According to my bingo, we did not get any, but that's just the one variation
because
that
we
pulled up.
didn't gush over any characters.
Yeah.
And I didn't pull one up because I didn't feel like it.
Yeah.
You cannot gush over a character right now just so we get a bingo. It doesn't work. We've stated no bingo.
I mean, technically we got that one. We just didn't say it by name.
No, we're not counting that. And
Okay.
it still doesn't make a bingo, so it really
Yeah.
don't matter.
Did somebody say I'm tired?
I am tired.
Oh, you did?
It's still not a bingo, but
I'm counting it.
I mean,
we just need technical difficulties.
I mean, I've yawned like 3 times.
Eating me count as
No, because
No.
there's a square that's Caden yelling at Cookie.
I'm not yelling at her, she's just eating me.
All right, I think with that
Okay.
we have to.
Okay. Goodbye.
Bye.